penal code that's attached to that were subject to search entering the facility. I always try to avoid that when I see that. Then they say you're our slave once you enter these doors. I can't.
Exactly.
Sounds blah blah blah. Implements escaping cameras are permitted. Search us. If they're saying, I'll have to look up that.
I hear you. Oh, look. What's that tell you? Oh, look, there's another manhole up here. What's that tell you? We own this sidewalk. Yeah, see straight ahead? Pretty sure that's one of the port entrances.
It's either, yeah, it's either both the employee entrance and facility entrance, I guess, what they call that, when they book you.
Oh yeah, like the Sally Port down there.
Sally Port, yeah.
I wonder what this big old cement thing is.
Maybe I haven't seen that lady do another round.
I know, she must have ran out of gas.
That corner sidewalk is cool. I like it.
I agree. So here's another entrance to the prison. Or maybe one of the only entrances into the prison. Goes back pretty far, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I wonder where she's making her rounds from. I guess it goes out that driveway?
I think there's, if we go a little bit further.
Oh wait, probably right there.
And this place really goes back pretty far. They house quite a few people, I'm sure.
So, this is the other side of this correctional facility. There's the little sign, all the stuff they have up here. Here it is in Spanish. And here's some sign they have.
Here's your answer.
Will we have her?
No, but that's where she would come through.
Yeah, that's what I found.
Right, that goes all the way along the back.
So,
she back there waiting?
Nah, she's not there. I don't see her.
Aww.
No, she left.
Oh, she didn't leave. Hopefully she was told to calm the fuck down and stop causing traffic incidences.
Yeah, I wonder what traffic he is.
I hear ya. So down here is the river. We can see here. Let's see. There it is.
Where the industrial.
It's the Delaware River. Yep, yep.
Along the river, so
ports,
that could be exported out.
industry.
Through water channels are popping up everywhere. Have been popping up everywhere. And there's the casino, yo.
Oh yeah, there is the casino. Used to go there quite a bit to play poker. They were one of the first ones that opened up that actually had table poker. One by my house still does not have it. I'm not putting money in the slots, that's for sure. Fuck that shit. Well, good. So they wanted to talk to us? Is that what I heard?
They did, and the lady settled down. Maybe they got word that we're fine as long as we don't go on the property. But I always speak too soon. So.
Well, my question is, I guess, should we go in to see what they wanted?
Well, we're subject to search if we go in.
We are.
I want to give up my Fourth Amendment rights.
We are.
It wouldn't be legal, but there's probably some kind of legal code behind it.
I'm sure.
It wouldn't be lawful, but it would be legal for them to search us if we went past that point.
It would be lawful in the eyes of their corporation, yes.
which is legal.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm not going to argue that. I mean, it's definitely not legal. They can't make law. They only can make policy and statutes.
Legislation, which is legal. You know what I'm saying?
Unfortunately, you are correct.
And they confuse it with law.
Yep. Well, I would love to go in and get a freaking tour for real. Just mentioning tours freaked her out.
Oh, I mean, I thought they would be more inviting. You know?
You and me both. Why wouldn't they be?
They'd be like, yeah, sure. I mean,
You want a tour? Come on in.
let's show you around a little bit. That's what we can, at least.
So what do they got going on inside these windows? It's hard to tell. It looks like there's some kind of... Oh, what the fuck that is? Bunch of rubber loops.
Caution, bus is turning.
Well, you can't bring drugs in? Why not? Only the guards are allowed to bring drugs in? Huh?
Only the guards, man. It's like, if you bring drugs in, that you're the competition, you know?
I hear that.
Everything has a price.
Anything in there we can view from a public sidewalk?
Caution, bus is turning.
Hey, excuse me, you're not allowed to take pictures.
What's that?
You're not allowed to take pictures out here.
I'm not taking pictures.
Says who, sir?
That's against the state law. Come on, y'all can't do that.
Well, this is a public
Can you say
sidewalk
that state
here.
law?
You're not allowed to take pictures. Y'all gotta go across the street.
So I can take pictures across the street, but I can
No,
see the
you
same
need-
thing from
No,
across the
no,
street.
no,
though.
no. You
Sir.
need permission to take pictures here.
Oh, I need
You gotta get
permission.
permission to take pictures
okay.
here?
On a public sidewalk?
Yes.
Oh,
where,
yeah.
where would I
It's
get
state-
permission
it's
from
state
that?
property.
God?
It's state property.
This is not state property. This is a
Says
public
who?
property.
Pyongyang?
That is
You
state
need permission
property.
from the superintendent. Y'all gotta
I
go
gotta
away.
have permission
So
from
he's
what,
God?
Pyongyang, Russia or something. That's the kind of countries that do that. We're in the public here, sir.
No.
Oh no, we're not.
No, this is
Oh,
not.
my
This is not a
goodness.
public
I must
sidewalk
have been
here with
so mistaken
when I
came down the sidewalk
with public
today.
signs and public walkways.
State property.
No,
State
This is state property.
Yeah, well, you know what it is, yo.
Huh.
We pay for the state property right here.
See, now he's on our property.
Now,
Your property's right here.
Off of your property.
You're
sir.
off
You
your
see that
property
crack
now.
in the ground right there? That's your property. You're standing.
You are
here
now on the people's
You're on the
property.
Freedom walk right here.
Mhm.
Right over there is where you don't have freedom. Okay, sir. Do you understand this? Do you understand the words that are
Seriously,
coming out of my
I
mouth?
mean, I don't get why you guys are talking about. This is a public sidewalk. We're allowed to film anything or view anything in a public setting. If you don't want us to look at this building, then you need to build a real tall wall. Then you can hide your corruption and your abuse. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you really have you have zero authority on a public sidewalk. You have zero authority out in public.
What makes you feel that you could come out here onto a sidewalk and tell us what we can and can't do on a sidewalk as Americans?
Well, probably he was told by an uneducated person who thinks that they have authority out there. I don't know.
Do you know what civil liberties are, sir? Have you ever heard of civil liberties?
My question is, I thought they were going to
People
call
are
the
fighting
police.
for them every day.
I thought they were going to call the police a half hour ago.
Yeah, you would think, you know, the whole team would have been here already. The whole station.
How come
To
that
come
we
and
told them to call the
correct you.
police so they can educate you guys? How come they're not here? Anyways, do yourself a favor for real and understand that this is a public sidewalk and we have every right to view anything we want to from a public space. Now, this is property that may be restricted. That's understandable, but this is not. So just for your own education, honestly, I'm not trying to be a dick, is to understand that this is open to whoever wants to view anything they want. You can't trespass the eyes is how it works. So anything I can see from a public space, I'm allowed to film or take pictures of or stand on or sleep on. You know, so just understand that. So just...
And please relay that message with your colleagues.
Right.
So they're not so upset like you are.
Now, do you guys have tours here where we can come in and get permission to bring our cameras in at certain times?
Do you have an AORO that I could speak to? Because I need public records.
I would love to come on inside and kind
AORO is?
of do a story.
Can you give me the name for that person, please?
No? Well, I guess I can call and talk to the public information officer and see if we are allowed to come in and sit down with some people and discuss, you know, finances, what goes on, you know, how your days go.
I would really like to know how many people are brought in and out per month of this place.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions that the public really would like to know. You keep it so secretive, and in all honesty, this is all our tax money, and we would like to kind of know how it's spent. You know, no big deal. But I guess you don't have that answer, and we'll have to probably make a call and see if we can...
It's public record, and, you know, if they deny us here, I mean, it just doesn't look good on Chester, SCI, and...
No, well, he may not know, and that's fine. He's told to chase people away.
You can always ask.
But that's why I'm here to educate. Just on a public sidewalk all the way around, even that back road, which we didn't even go down because that might not be public, you know what I mean? So we're being respectful. Is all open to the public. Okay, and if anybody wants to sit here and draw pictures of this place or take pictures of it, what's the harm?
Yeah, it's no use in forgetting what America is and what our rights are. You know, we're allowed to walk down the sidewalk and do whatever. We can protest, we can film. First Amendment.
Now, as you see, we haven't stepped onto your, quote, restricted area, even though we could, but you have signs up, and, you know, that's your policies, and we'll respect your policies, even though we don't agree with them.
So what do you have to say about this, sir? Are you learning anything, or are you just are you taking any of this in?
He is, and
I hope so.
You know, it is what it is.
I'm not trying to be a jerk. I hope you're really taking this in. Like,
but that young lady that was in that van earlier that works in here, boy, she's really a danger. Driving like that and yelling at civilians and abusing them and harassing them, that's just weird, man.
She should go to lunch and never come back, really, because that was uncalled for what she did to her.
Yeah, that's just strange. What? It's like you walking down that sidewalk right there, and me saying, walking by my house or something. God, you can't walk on that sidewalk.
You can't.
My God, you don't look at my house. Who the hell does that? You know what I mean?
Oh, here she
Same
is.
thing.
Speaking of her.
Oh, good.
Here's this character.
Here's the dangerous
one. She needs to be dismissed right away, sir.
I hear you.
Do your job, please, correctly. I'm praying that you do it.
I hear you. Oh, it's not her. Oh, it is her. Did you figure it out yet, ma'am?
What up?
That this is a public sidewalk?
Gun, please. You know.
Too funny. Yeah, she's dangerous, man. I wouldn't give her a gun or a car or anything. Oh, you see her grabbing her gun and shit?
She's like all aggressive. She was about to approach us aggressively.
Yeah, she dreams, man. Absolutely dreams.